I'm Alex. I live in Guernsey, which is a beautiful island just off the coast of France. And I started sailing about a year ago. So whilst I'm last minute wrapping Christmas presents for my family, I thought it would be a good opportunity to reflect on the last year and how I managed to get into racing with so little experience. Started sailing a year ago. I have been lucky enough to sail with a crew that wants to do offshore racing, which I never thought I would be doing. And now we're looking at hopefully next year doing some big ones, including the F1, which I'm not going to jinx it because our skipper's not making a decision until Christmas. I started out racing on a boat called Killing Time. They were short of a crew for Jersey Regatta and I got invited along. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, so the delivery to Jersey was spent desperately trying to show me the ropes. Despite their best efforts, I ended up dumping the code 0 sail in the sea before we'd even left Guernsey waters. That weekend of racing was such a rush. It was intense and a huge learning curve, and I came away from it absolutely hooked. Even when we sort of had planning meetings this time last year about, oh, this is something we're thinking about, who might be interested, I kind of was like, well, I can't really commit because I've got exams, and then I got so much FOMO that I just caved. Went out on our first training thing for offshore stuff. We got separated into watches. With 6 of us on the boat, 3 people would be on watch at each time and you'd rotate in. So we were having to suddenly do jobs that we'd never done before. We, got our clips for clipping on, which I know I called them the wrong name, so I'm not even going to try and remember what they're called, but to me they're clips for clipping on. And then suddenly Ali called man overboard, and there was the boy overboard, and we all had to do some manoeuvres to try and recover it, and it's a lot harder than it looks. Did a few more races, and then a couple of weeks later they were on their delivery to cows, and we flew over to meet them the day before the race, and then I guess did our first ever offshore race. I've been filming content ever since, I've been filming some of our races ever since we started doing the offshore stuff, and they were some of the best moments of my life. I want to make sure that when I look back in 5 years time I do remember them still. So I want to create some videos, and I hope that you enjoy them if you're thinking of doing offshore sailing or just getting started. Hopefully some of what we found might be useful to you, and I hope that maybe some of you just enjoy the story.